The second impeachment trial of Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, began on February 9, 2021, and concluded with his acquittal on February 13. Trump had been impeached for the second time by the House of Representatives on January 13, 2021. The House adopted one article of impeachment against Trump: incitement of insurrection. He is the only U.S. president and only federal official to be impeached twice. The article of impeachment addressed Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 presidential election results and stated that Trump incited the storming of the Capitol in Washington, D.C., while Congress was convened to count the electoral votes and certify the victory of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. At the beginning of the trial, Senator Rand Paul forced a vote to dismiss the impeachment charge on the basis that it was unconstitutional to try a former president because the sole remedy for impeachment and conviction is removal from office and Trump was no longer holding the office. The motion was defeated in a 55-45 vote, with all Democrats, both independents, and 5 Republicans voting against the motion. This was the first time that a former president had been tried. Jamie Raskin was the lead impeachment manager and the primary author, along with Representative David Cicilline and Representative Ted Lieu, of the impeachment article, which charged Trump with inciting an insurrection by sparking the storming of the Capitol. Joaquin Castro, Eric Swalwell, Madeleine Dean, and Stacey Plaskett also assisted in delivering the oral arguments for conviction. Trump's defense was led by Michael Van der Ween, a personal injury lawyer from Philadelphia, along with David Shern and Bruce Castor. Van der Ween's style and substance during the trial drew criticism from many, with gasps and laughter in the Senate when he stated that he would seek to depose at least 100 people at his Philadelphia office, including Nancy Pelosi and Vice President Kamala Harris. Trump had originally hired Butch Bowers and Deborah Barbier to represent him, but they quit along with 3 other lawyers after the former president wanted the lawyers representing him to focus on his allegations of mass election fraud and that the election was stolen from him. At the conclusion of the trial, the Senate voted 57-43 to convict Trump of inciting insurrection, falling 10 votes short of the 2/3 majority required by the Constitution, and Trump was therefore acquitted. 7 Republican senators joined all Democratic and independent senators in voting to convict Trump, the largest bipartisan vote for an impeachment conviction of a U.S. president. Under the U.S. Constitution, the House has the sole power of impeachment, and after that action has been taken, the Senate has the sole power to try all impeachments. Trump was the 3rd U.S. president to face a Senate impeachment trial, after Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton. Trump is the only federal official to be impeached twice. The Senate impeachment trial procedures are set forth under rules adopted in 1986. Although specific rules are adopted for each trial, with the Senate Majority Leader exercising considerable power in setting the procedures. On January 11, 2021, U.S. Representatives David Cicilline, Jamie Raskin, and Ted Lieu introduced an article of impeachment against Trump, charging him with incitement of insurrection, in urging his supporters to march on the Capitol building. The article stated that Trump had committed high crimes and misdemeanors by making several statements that encouraged and foreseeably resulted in lawless action that interfered with Congress' constitutional duty to certify the election. It said he had threatened the integrity of the democratic system, interfered with the peaceful transition of power, and imperiled a co-equal branch of government, in a way that rendered him a threat to national security, democracy, and the Constitution. A total of 218 of the 222 House Democrats co-sponsored the article of impeachment, assuring its passage. The House passed the article of impeachment on January 13, 2021, by a 232 to 197 vote. All 222 Democrats voted to impeach, joined by 10 Republicans. 4 Republicans did not vote, and the other 197 Republicans voted no. In the days following Trump's second impeachment, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell argued that, because the Senate was in pro forma sessions until January 19, it could not take on any business without the unanimous consent of its members. According to Senate rules, once articles of impeachment are presented to the Senate, the Senate trial must begin the next day. Had the article of impeachment been immediately transmitted to the Senate, Trump's trial thus would have begun on Inauguration Day, after Joe Biden was sworn in. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, giving the Senate time to consider Biden's legislative program and confirm his nominees. However, House Democrats opposed a delay. ASTA